So, today's video, I'm going to run down and answer a lot of questions that I commonly get about why I use the controller, why my keybinds are like the way they are, my history with a controller, what do I think of the controller versus the mouse and keyboard, and all that stuff. I'm going pretty into detail about it. I hope I answer a lot of your questions that you guys have, and hope I give you guys enough information to answer those questions. And before we get into it, just a quick plug. For you guys that don't know, my credit code is HD. I appreciate it if you use it. So let's get right into it. All right. So my keybinds. I know I got a lot of questions and a lot of even complaints and a lot of angry complaints about my keybinds. So before we get into a game and I show you how I play, I'm gonna quickly run down the keybinds. I know they're gonna be really interesting to a lot of people. Probably never seen them before, but here they are. I think straight off the bat, you guys probably noticed my jump key is LB, and I switch weapons with the D-pad. And there's an easy explanation for all this. I don't play claw, and I don't use paddles. And I'm not going to play claw, and I'm not going to use paddles. So for the guys that want to suggest that I should do that, it's not going to happen. I played with a controller for multiple years. I'll get into that later on in this video. But just know I'm sticking to a regular controller and just playing like a normal person, how you normally hold the controller. So LB to jump and D-pad to switch weapons. So quickly, why LB to jump? I could jump without taking my fingers off the thumbsticks. And this was a very, very popular way to play Halo 3. Years ago when Halo 3 was one of the main games on console, I played a lot of it. I used LB to jump. I'm very comfortable with jumping with LB in any shooting game that I play with a controller. Some of you guys might know I played a lot of Gears of War. There is no jumping in Gears of War, so this comes from Halo. But what does come from Gears of War is changing weapons. I use left on the D-pad and right on the D-pad to switch weapons. Using the D-pad is a very comfortable way for me to play this game because in Gears of War, which I played years and years of Gears of War, you switch weapons with the D-pad, and I'm very comfortable with it. I like it. And for you guys that are asking, no, I can still move and aim and all that stuff without taking my left thumb off the D-pad. I use my right hand and my right thumb to use the D-pad. As you'll see later in this video, when I play the game, you'll notice that I can still move, strafe, jump, and all that while I'm switching weapons. I get that question a lot. Yo, how do you jump and move with switch weapons? Don't you have to stand still to switch weapons? No. I use my right thumb to use the D-pad, not my left. So all that stuff still stays intact. So as you can see, and these keybinds were well thought out. I didn't just like randomly, just pick buttons. The first day I switched to the controller, as of this video, I've been on 8 days on the controller in Fortnite. The first day that I made the switch, I spent about 2 hours theory crafting keybinds that I'm comfortable with. I made a couple changes here and there over the days, but this is what I'm comfortable with. Here's the rest of them. And I do play with sprint by default on, before you suggest that sprint by default is on. Another interesting one is probably my build controls. My roof piece is on A. I admit that is not ideal. That is probably the one keybind that I have that I might not be totally comfortable with, and I might switch it at some point. I'm not going to switch it to LB because I'm always going to use LB to jump. I'm not switching that, and I'm really comfortable with RB to edit. I feel like I can edit pretty quick. Editing is probably the best thing. My editing is much more high tier than my building is currently, as you'll probably see in this video and in the game that I show you guys after I explain why I'm using the controller. That's probably gonna get changed, or I might get comfortable with it, and we'll see. I'm still not even remotely close to where my building is, where roofs, trapping with roofs and all these roof plays that you can do with a mouse and keyboard, or that I can do with a mouse and keyboard. I'm still not even comfortable, even close to comfortable to start doing that with the controller. So it's not too big of a problem for me right now, but I think it will be in the future. We'll see. Maybe I switch it. Maybe I just get used to it. Um, yeah, and that's the keybinds. This is my dead zone. I've been kind of experimenting with this, but I'm pretty comfortable with this right now. And my sensitivities. Here are my sensitivities. I'll scroll through these. And I'm pretty comfortable with my sensitivities. I haven't made any significant changes in like the last 2 or 3 days. I feel like I've got it down where I'm comfortable with. Like the first 3-4 days, I was switching these all over the place, and but I think I like these now. All right, so let's get into a creative edit course, and I'll talk you through some more things. All right, so here we are in the edit course. Is one of the main edit courses that I've done. My best time is with 401 remaining, which is gold. In this creative course that I use, there's 3 different difficulties. I still haven't even attempted 3 on the controller yet. So, I'm sure some of you guys are wondering why I use the controller, and it's simple. I don't train in this game or grind this game to be a top tier competitive player or to go pro and start winning tournaments. I play this game. I think I'm fairly decent at the game, but I play this game only to create content and entertain my stream. Some of my edits are going to be pretty bad because I'm talking and not fully concentrating, but I get the gist of how I play. So, with that said, I figure, playing on a controller and seeing how good I could possibly get on the sticks would be good content. And I really, really, really enjoyed the challenge. I mean, I've been doing longer streams than I normally have in the past, simply because I'm really enjoying the challenge of learning a new way to play Fortnite. For you guys that don't know, this is not my first rodeo with a controller in a competitive game. Before this, I was professional in Gears of War for about 12 years. 12 years from Gears of 1 all the way to Gears of War Ultimate Edition, and I quit Gears of War at Gears of War 4 because I didn't enjoy the game. I competed with Nick Merckx. Some of you guys probably know who Nick Merckx is. I played on teams with him. I played on Envious, the org Envious. I'm sure you guys know who that is. And I played a lot of Gears of War, and that is on a controller. So I have a ton of experience on a controller. Before that, I competed in Halo 2 before Gears of War came out. Didn't really go big time professional in that game, but I definitely compete and went to tournaments for that game. So I do have experience on the controller. I know the limitations of the controller. I didn't expect, I didn't go in thinking, okay, this is gonna be real easy. It's not for the memes, for the L2 spam or the auto aim. I'm comfortable with playing with the controller. There's nothing quite like building in Fortnite on the controller, so like I have no prior experience for anything like that. So that is very foreign to me, and my building is pretty bad right now as I'm still getting the muscle memory down and all the techniques down on how to do it with a controller. But I think in due time, I will get it. Like I said, for 8 days, this is the 8th day on a controller for Fortnite. I believe my editing is pretty good, especially for 8 days. I'm happy with how quick I can edit currently. But like I said, my building, as you'll see in the gameplay video, still needs some work. My editing is way ahead of my building. I hope I'm not forgetting to answer any questions you guys have. If you do, feel free to ask in the comments, and hopefully I'll answer it or join the stream. I do stream every day on twitch.tv/HighDistortion. So come free and ask a question that is not answered in this video, and I'll be happy to answer that. Like I said, I'm not professional. I'm not a pro player yet on the controller. Still got a lot of learning to do. I don't think I'm the best. So, controller versus keyboard. I know some of you guys are thinking, what are my thoughts on that? I'll tell you this right now. This game, for whatever reason, it's a lot more satisfying for me to get a kill on a controller than it is a mouse and keyboard. I don't know. Maybe it's just all those years of grinding Gears of War. It's more satisfying, and I play with vibration on, so I think that has something to do with it. Getting a kill with a controller just feels more satisfying. I can't explain it. I don't know why. The auto aim or aim assist. I call it auto aim years ago, even when I was playing Halo 2 and Gears of War. Um, Listen, I honestly don't think it's is as strong as the memers make it seem. It definitely has helped me get some crazy kills before. But if it didn't have it, uh, this game would be really hard to play, especially with all the building you have to do. Building is really, really tough on a controller. It is not easy. Yeah, and I hope to get better on a controller. So, all right, guys, we're gonna get into gameplay videos. So stick around, and I hope you enjoyed the game, and I hope you enjoyed this video.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, sorry, I was in the wrong voice chat. My bad.
Oh. Or was I in the wrong voice shot?
I don't know, it's like I think you can put it like in settings and then it like automatically like swaps. I was in the wrong one, it's all good. I have a little SMG. It was 2 people west and I hit... Okay, one is gonna medkit up right now. Here. Nice.
I got a pump for one.
Oh yes, please, I'll take it. Thanks. I found minis, if you need one.
I'm good.
People somewhere southeast. I got some splashies for us as well.
Oh, I hit him for 103 damage in the head.
Where is he?
He's right there. He's minning up. Damn.
Can you come here?
I'm coming.
I got you. I got the... I don't even know what you call them. I call them like slushies. I don't know why. And I have a mini fuse.
I have a medkit, so I'll go with that. If I get sniped in the head, it's your fault.
Okay.
Okay, that's it?
Okay. Yep.
Like you accept it?
It's okay. Okay, come here. There we go. Do you have any extra rockets that you're not using? I got a grenade launcher.
Yep, here.
Thank you. We still got a lot of these like crates flying around with weapons. A purple combat, let's go.
God damn, this thing with shots.
There's a weapon inside the ground. I can see this shine like outside. Good stuff.
Fuck it. Yo, they busted. That means it's broken now, right? little drones
But
are?
at least more people went here this time.
Yep.
So that's good.
I feel like Shockwave should have never been taken out of the game. They're so fun to use.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they're a lot better than impulses anyway. Do you have this emote yet?
No, I don't. I didn't do any of the challenges yet. I'll probably do them all in one day. Like
Yeah.
last day or something like that.
Oh, thank you. You wanna go past Tilted, maybe?
Yeah, let's go.
Have you noticed that all the trees that aren't slime green turn slime green when you hit them?
Yes, and the little trees
It's
that
really-
are covered in snow, like the snow goes away
Yeah.
too when you hit it.
Yeah. So now you can't even farm without being, you know, spotted, kind of.
On top of the first building,
Not bad.
there's a guy right there on top of the first building.
Alright.
I think he jumped off actually.
But other one down here. Oh! Oh, I should have.
You hacking?
Yes. Maybe. Oh, I see some more minis. Alright, I'm carrying 4 of them right now. Do you have any launch pads?
Nope.
Here you go.
There's an airdrop right over here.
Oh yeah, we can go grab it. I could shoot it down. I have a lot of AR ammo. Have a lot of AR ammo, no patience. Nice. Oh my god, yes, the best weapon in the game. Woo.
Take it. Wait, don't you need the rocket ammo?
Oh yeah. I guess we can just use the slipstream again.
Yep. Lazy Lagoon. I feel like my loadout's like super toxic. Like literally. Like the most toxic layout you probably could have.
Man, the slipstream kind of reminds me of the cat wheel I got from my cats, and it's almost about as big as well. Did I
Cat
tell
wheel?
you?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I think I seen that on your Twitter.
Oh my god, I thought I bought like a tiny cat wheel, and then it gets home to me, and it's almost as big as me. So I basically have a Stargate. right now.
Would your cats like it though?
They have not even tested it, so it was the worst money spent in my life so far. He's 20 HP.
Yeah, he put a trap down. Here.
He put it on the second floor. Oh, he chugged. He just chugged. He has a chug. Hit him for 70. Oh, he's at 40. Nice. I have a campfire. Let's just get out of here first and then we can use it in a bit.
Let's go.
Easy peasy. There's a drop sprayed 120 as well. Oh, I hear some. Yeah, some people went into modern.
Yeah. I just give you the med kit. I can give you a med kit. If you just want to med up real quick.
I got a campfire we can use instead. Okay, so I saw somebody gliding west.
You need minis to hold?
One mini would be good, yeah. Thank you. I think that's lobby private. Somebody just joined. Throwing grenades. Oh, I got one.
Nice.
Grenade fun. Do you have any more rockets? Thank you. One is in the slip. I missed everything.
They're going to the boat.
Oh my god, are you stuck up there now?
No, I'm good.
I'll build up to you otherwise. There's a lot of fighting going on up by the, like the airbase. Shield over here for you.
Well, I'm fighting.
Are you good? I'll bring a 50 shield to you.
I got him.
Yeah, there was another guy on the other
yeah,
side
more
of the
people
boat.
flying to me here.
Yeah, I hear him. One gliding. He's going 60. Okay, I got one guy pretty far. I'm gonna launch pad over to them because I really want to kill him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay, they're both dead. There's a 50 shot. Two
Two
people
guys.
gliding
Yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah, baby. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Just grenading a little bit. Oh, hit one really hard. Oh! Oh, I didn't hear him. There's somebody southeast, I think. And he's west. Nice!
I got this. I don't.
Yeah, you
I
got
have a
this,
med
man.
kit. I have no shields.
You can take half my sniper if you want. There was also 50 shields by the like place where I killed the first people, like over here. If you want to go and grab it. Oh, I hear one. I hear one. Right on me. He's hit for 120. Oh, nice. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Okay, he's up on the hill northwest.
Alrighty, reloading sniper. There's a guy east as well.
He's right here. He just built this. Oh, where he went.
North. Reloading sniper. He kind of fell down. I hit him for 100. Oh, you got him? Okay, nice.
Yeah, I gotta see him. Oh my god.
I have a slurp for you and a med kit here, if you need. Over here.
Okay, I got splashes.
People 150. Just reloading sniper. Let me know if you need the slurp. I'll give it to you. Oh, nice. Oh, I almost got him.
Nice. Oh, GG.
GG, dude.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I might be a YouTube game right there, boys. How many kills did you have?
I had 8. How many did you have?
I had 13s with 20. I had 13.